Okay. The next view we're going, of course, welcome again, welcome again to another session, and in this session we're going to discuss the coronal view or the cross-sectional view. The cross-sectional view is a view that allows you to see the images in a anterior-posterior view, or in a cross-section, in a mesio-distal view when it comes to the dentition. As you can see in here, the cross-sectional view, it starts just like when we start always at the midline, and this is the incisor foramen and the incisor canal over here. You can see it, and what we're seeing in reality here is the mesial surface of this tooth. See, I will enlarge here. What we see here is the mesial surface, and when we navigate, actually we're going in this direction. Let me show, maybe in the first view it will not show as clear as it is, but let me see. This is the mesial surface of the central incisor. If I am navigating, then I'm going, this is the full thickness of the tooth, then I'm going distally. The central is gone. Now we will start with the lateral incisor. Let me take you back here again. We have started, as you can see, with the lateral incisor over here, and then when I'm going to go more posteriorly, this is the distal of the lateral, and then we are in the mesial of the canine. See, now it is becoming more or less understood as if we're looking at the patient now from the front, and then we're going more posteriorly. This is the distal of the canine finished, and then we're going to start with the premolar. In the premolar, see, this is a premolar on, this is the left side and this is the right side. How would I know? I go back to my reference. Always this letter R tells me, orients me, where am I heading. So, we are going actually towards the right side of the patient, as you can see in here, where you can see let's look at the premolar. This is, you can see that there is a carious cavity over here, and then this is the buccal root, and this is the palatal root, where you can see on the palatal root you will find a radiolucency at the apex of the palatal root. Now if I go, see, I'm in the exact middle. I'll take you back again to this. See, I'm in the exact middle of the center of the premolar, where you can trace exactly the canals, buccal, palatal, and see, as if you have cut the maxilla in a cross section, where you can navigate through the sections from a mesial to distal direction. This is the lower tooth, and this is the other side, which is the left side of the patient. Anyway, if I want to have a look at this periapical lesion, which is located at the apex, then I will just take the cross hairpin on the side that I want to see, and then I will see it in a axial from the top, where I'll take you now. See, down, 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 down. This is the premolar. This is the premolar which is carious. See, it has a distal cavity over here. I will go up. Now I passed by the pulp horn. Then I started with the canals. This is the buccal. This is the palatal. Then I'm going up, 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 up. Okay, up. And then I will end up with the apex of the tooth. This is the apex of the buccal root, and this is the apex of the palatal root, where you can see the radiolucency located over here. I will just put it back again, and here we are. This is how it is. How would we look at it from a frontal view or a coronal view? And this is how we are going to have a look at the excuse me, from the sagittal view. In the sagittal view, see we are closer to the nasal cavity, and this is the inferior concha, so we are more on the palatal canal. Now we've crossed the palatal canal, now we're in the buccal canal. This is from a sagittal view. In the coronal view, it looks more back to our hairpin, okay, cross hairpin. This is where it is located. Okay. The maxillary sinus also shows in here. This is the right maxillary sinus. I'll take you to the right maxillary sinus over here. We're not in the biggest dimension. We can go through its biggest dimension, and now we have, you see, this radiolucency, which is a dome-shaped radiolucency. Actually, this is it cannot be fluid, because fluid, they do not assume this shape, but they take the shape of a more flat, because it doesn't go this way. So this is more of a polyp or a allergic reaction. A polyp is most likely. Anyways, this is not our issue. We'll talk about this when we discuss the diseases of the maxillary sinus. And this is, see, the bone which is located. Let me go back again over here. I'm exactly in. This is the buccal plate of bone, and this is the palatal bone, tongue, and this is the air shadow between the palate, and this is the nasal cavity and the concha over here. And you can see that I'll go. This is the upper 6, 1/6, or the left maxillary incisor, left first molar, or I'll go to the first premolar over here. I'm going now more posteriorly. I'll go back more anteriorly. So you can navigate actually through the different sections over in a anterior-posterior direction. This is the maxillary tuberosity over here. From as if we're looking from the top. Now this is the maxillary tuberosity, where it is located at the from a coronal view, okay, and just above it is the maxillary sinus. Have a look over here on this polyp. Now if you go on the polyp, you will see here it looks as if it has completely occupied the maxillary sinus. In reality, it's just only on the floor of the sinus, and this is how it looks when we look at it from the sagittal view. So it is important that when you have the chance to see a 3D image, it is important that you will not be satisfied with a single view. You better have to navigate through all the thicknesses in all the planes, because if I go here, for instance, in the axial view, everything looks clear. Okay, there is no you can't find any pathology over here. But if you go down, because I'm navigating, then this appearance gives a false idea, is that the whole sinus is occupied. When you have a look at the other view, actually it is not fully occupied. So the good thing in the coronal view is that it gives you the chance, as I said, to navigate in a mesiodistal or anterior-posterior direction, where you can see the teeth as if they are cut from a mesial to a distal section.